Long ago, medical science deemed muscle diseases to be incurable. MDA was created in the 1950s, embracing a new idea that hope and long-term investment in research would light our way to answers. Decades of research generated rays of hope in the 1980s with spectacular new gene discoveries by MDA-funded teams. And new knowledge led to first treatments. Today, thanks to research, people with muscle diseases live longer, fuller lives. But the greatest hope comes from new potential drugs to treat these diseases. More human trials of potential therapies are underway now than ever before.
The noise behind me is the buzz that you hear of the scientists talking about the most recent advances that they've been doing on muscular dystrophies.
We are on the verge of therapeutics for, I'd say, at least 4, maybe 5 of the neuromuscular disorders.
Recently, many of the world's brightest minds in neuromuscular science gathered in our nation's capital at a historic MDA summit, all about progress toward treatments.
Because of MDA, most of us are here today, 500 scientists all working on innovative therapies.
Suddenly, there's been this deluge of people that are taking things into clinical trials, so there's great excitement.
MDA's translational research has our work on a path from the lab to the living room. We're now partnering with biotech firms and major pharmaceutical companies, critical players who can accelerate progress.
There's more and more hope. The science is spectacular. We now have partnerships with 3 pharmaceutical companies. We have our first drug in phase 2 clinical trials enrolling here in May, and we have another partnership that will probably get a drug into phase 2 clinical trials later in the year.
The MDA families are eager, hopeful that cures will be a reality in our lifetime.
We know that there's a lot of good things happening in research.
There's so many trials going on, and we're just waiting any day to hear that cure's coming, because we know we're so close.
In the past 10 years that I've been working in this field, we've kind of gone from the Wright brothers trying to fly their first airplane to getting ready to put a man on the moon.
5 years ago, I used to stand up and say, I can't see a treatment on the horizon. Now I stand up in front of patients and say, I can see treatment on the horizon, and I'm sure we'll get there.
Thanks to our supporters and everyone who generously gives to MDA, we will win this fight for the sake of all the MDA families.
They say that a cure or a treatment is low-lying fruit, and I'm really excited to take a bite out of that apple.
If we can find a cure, we can save people's lives.